At this moment in Washington, D.C., the names of 358 law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty are being dedicated with a candlelight vigil. 181 of those officers were killed last year, including Moscow, Idaho police officer Lee Newbill. His name is now among the 18,274 names engraved on the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial. This coming Sunday is the one-year anniversary of the Moscow sniper shootings. Gunman Jason Hamilton lured officers into the line of fire by opening fire at the Emergency Dispatch Center in the Latah County Courthouse. Officer Newbill had just gone off duty when the shooting began. He was one of the first on the scene. Hamilton also killed his own wife and a church caretaker before shooting himself while surrounded by police. Officer Newbill leaves a wife, 2 daughters, and a son.
The Idaho State Police have just released a new report concerning the Moscow sniper shooting. KXLY 4's Erik Loney joins us now. And Erik, another Moscow police officer had the opportunity to stop Hamilton moments after he shot Newbill.
That's correct. The report says that Moscow police officer Jesse Appelhans was responding to the scene, and he was actually sneaking up by the church, and for a brief few seconds saw Hamilton carrying an AK-47 and crossing the street. He also heard Hamilton say in a mocking tone, "Officer down." Then he saw Hamilton cross the street and head into the church. Now, I spoke to the Moscow Police Chief Dan Weaver about this incident this afternoon, and he told me that Officer Appelhans did not follow protocol when he didn't shoot Hamilton. The chief said the officer at that moment didn't know Officer Newbill had been shot, didn't know for sure if Hamilton was the shooter or maybe a civilian in the area, and he said the sighting only lasted 3 or 4 seconds. Chief Weaver also told me that since Hamilton was not threatening anyone at that moment, the officer legally could not have shot him.
The use of deadly force is generally only authorized if a person's life is in danger or you're protecting another person's life. And at the moment that he saw Hamilton, he did not realize it was Hamilton at that point, but the moment he saw him, nobody's life was in danger. Hamilton was not shooting at that point in time.
Now, the report does say Hamilton fired 102 shots into the dispatch center at the sheriff's office, 31 rounds at civilian Peter Hussman, and he was hit 4 times but survived. And the report also says when they searched Hamilton's home, they found prescription medications for depression, panic disorder, insomnia, and paranoia. And they also found out that he'd been searching the internet on how to make bombs. Reporting live, Erik Loney, KXLY 4.